Flake here with your national briefing. Making news today, police scale up the search for the bodies of two missing Victorian campers, and a bloke in Sydney spends 2 months walking around with $1 million lotto ticket in his pocket without knowing it. But first, news of the Omicron COVID variant seems to be all anyone's talking about, so here's what we know. Canberra is working to learn more about the variant and to prepare should changes to our COVID normal need tweaking. PM Scott Morrison telling Parliament, state and territory leaders will get an updated National Cabinet in the next 48 hours.
We have had many of these variants, Mr Speaker, that have already come to Australia. We've been able to address and deal with those. And in terms of Omicron, Mr Speaker, we are undertaking sensible, balanced and proportionate responses, working closely together with the states and territories.
The government's also reached out to Otago to learn whether the booster program needs alterations. Meantime, Chief Medical Officer Paul Kelly's calling for calm, saying the country's in a much better position than it was when news of COVID first hit.
We did not have vaccines. We did not have proven mRNA technology. We have both of those now. We have contracts with those companies. They are already starting on considering what they would do as a specific vaccine if it is needed.
There's been 3 confirmed cases of the variant nationally, 2 in New South Wales and 1 in the Northern Territory. It's day 2 of the Royal Commission into Veteran Suicide. However, today's the first time evidence has been heard at the hearings. Counsel Assisting Kevin Connor says there's a lot which we need to understand, and that will take time.
To identify these issues, we're required to listen to many people, particularly the lived experience witnesses who come forward and tell the Commission their stories. From those stories, we are confident that we'll be able to identify systemic matters.
If you or someone you know is affected by this story, call Open Arms on 1800 011 046 or Safe Zone Support on 1800 142 072. Police are scaling up their search through rugged bushland for the remains of the missing Victorian campers Russell Hill and Carol Clay. Forensic crews will be out in the Grant Historic Area in East Gippsland today. The family of Belgian backpacker Theo Hayes, who vanished from Byron Bay in 2019, are calling for the New South Wales government to offer a reward for info on his disappearance. An inquest into the matter is launching today. And a man's been walking around with $1 million ticket in his wallet for 2 months without knowing it. The Sydney side are finally claiming the lotto prize money after checking it when he was popping in another entry.
Get personalised hair loss treatment in 5 minutes delivered to your door. Clinically proven treatment for men and women. 1 pill taken daily. Thehairypill.com.au. Buying or selling rural or residential properties? You're one and done. This is SAFM weather.
Clear skies on the Limestone coast this evening as we drop to 10 degrees overnight. Tomorrow mostly sunny, 31 degrees. Wednesday mostly sunny again, 29. For radio, music, podcasts and news, download the free Listener app.